Coming up in EastEnders, Emmerdale and Coronation Street next week. Here are 6 exciting Coronation Street spoilers for next week, including a murder investigation, trauma, and an AI attack. Don't go anywhere. Spoiler 1. Betsy's traumatized. Carla and Lisa step into full-on support mode as they rally around a shaken Betsy, even putting their honeymoon plans on ice to stay by her side. But there's no escaping the drama in Weatherfield. The discovery of a body rocks the street, and it's not long before Kit starts firing off questions left, right, and centre. As neighbours try to wrap their heads around what's happened, things take an even darker turn when the pathologist's findings drop a bombshell. This isn't just a tragedy, it's a full-blown murder mystery. Spoiler 2. Shona's desperate for answers on Jodie. Shona is desperate for answers as number 8 becomes the centre of a deeply unsettling mystery. Still reeling, she leans on David for support as the reality of what's happened starts to sink in. Things quickly take a darker twist when forensic results reveal the chaos in the living room is far more sinister than it first seemed. David is forced into a tough confession, admitting Jodie had been texting him while pretending to be Shona before luring him into bed. Before they can even process it, Kit arrives with chilling news. The blood at the scene belongs to more than one person, leaving Shona seriously shaken. As David tries to fill in the blanks about Jodie's strange past behaviour, tensions rise between the couple, all while they remain completely unaware they're being watched. When David hands over key evidence, Kit's probing questions leave him uneasy, worried he's now under suspicion. Realizing the situation is spiraling, David urges Shona to come clean about everything they know. But just when things couldn't get more intense, shocking news about Jodie lands on Shona's doorstep, and it's enough to stop her in her tracks. Spoiler 3. Melanie wants to whisk Will away. Long-buried secrets about Maggie, Megan and Carl are on the verge of exploding, leaving the Driscolls facing serious fallout as Debbie anxiously awaits news on Carl. At the same time, a battle over Will heats up. Melanie is determined to take him to Scotland after the Megan drama, but Ben initially refuses. After tensions rise and Will storms off, Ben has a change of heart and suggests the move might do him good, and in a surprise twist, Will agrees to go the next day. But the drama doesn't stop there. As Ben takes cash from the safe and storms out, he accidentally leaves it open, and Susie is left shocked when she catches someone rifling through it. Spoiler 4, the murder investigation begins. The murder investigation ramps up as Lisa begins a fresh round of questioning, and it doesn't take long for cracks to appear in one suspect's story, leading to a dramatic arrest that sends shockwaves through the street. As the suspect remains in custody, those closest to them are left reeling. A key piece of forensic evidence convinces Lisa and Kit they're closing in on the truth, but it's clear more than one person has something to hide, especially when someone makes a desperate attempt to wipe incriminating footage. As tensions rise, one couple comes under serious strain, with suspicions growing over a sudden change in behaviour. While Kit and Lisa step in for another intense interrogation, a last-ditch lie buys some time. But with police experts working to recover deleted files, the truth could surface at any moment. And just when it couldn't get more gripping, a seemingly harmless photo reveals a hidden figure at the crime scene. Will an alibi hold, or has the camera already caught them out? Spoiler 5. Hope targets Daniel. Daniel finds himself pushed to the edge when he accuses Hope of using AI for her poem. She fires back with a dig about Megan, then goes a step further by writing a cutting poem about Daniel himself. As things get heated and he tries to grab the paper, Hope accuses him of assault, leaving Mrs. Crawshaw demanding answers and Daniel's career hanging in the balance. Already under pressure, Daniel later vents his anger to Ken and Adam over the disciplinary action. Claiming he needs space, he says he's heading to the lakes and leaves Bertie in their care. But once alone, it becomes clear he's not going anywhere, choosing instead to shut himself off with a bottle of whiskey. Spoiler 6. Danielle admits the truth. Todd's emotions are all over the place as he tries to move on from the abuse he endured at Theo's hands. Still struggling to process it all, he opens up to George, admitting he's furious that Theo seems to have got away without facing any consequences. But there's another twist on the way. When Danielle approaches Todd for a chat about Theo, things take an unexpected turn. She reveals she knows exactly what he's capable of, and before long the pair find common ground, bonding over the pain they've both been through. And if you enjoyed these Coronation Street spoilers, subscribe so you can come back for more news from the Cobbles. Julie is stunned when she finds a letter from Nigel while she is packing his things. But what does it say? Elsewhere, Eddie Knight reveals he's dying, baby Ivy comes home, and Cindy and Max take their relationship to the next level. Find out more in our explosive EastEnders spoilers for next week. Spoiler 1. Julie gets a message from beyond the grave. Julie braces herself to collect Nigel's things from the care home. However, she keeps it from Phil, as she knows it will upset him. When Kat sees that Julie is upset, she tells Sam and Phil what Julie is facing alone. They head to the care home to support her. As they pack up Nigel's belongings, Julie finds a letter, but she can't bring herself to open it. What does it say? Spoiler 2. Eddie Knight is back. Nicola and George bring baby Ivy home from the hospital to find their family has organised a surprise party. But Nicola is overwhelmed and orders everyone to leave. Nicola fumes with George when he admits he turned his phone off and missed calls from the hospital. But Nicola is shocked when she calls the hospital back, and it turns out to be Eddie Knight who wants to speak to them. George goes to see his father, but he's stunned to see how frail Eddie is and discovers his dad is dying. Later, Nicola goes to see Eddie and warns him to stay away from her family. But why does Eddie want to reconnect with George after all this time? Spoiler 3. Bea sabotages Elaine. Ian is consumed by his council campaign and is upset when he discovers the majority of locals plan to vote for Elaine. Bea comes up with a plan for a smear campaign video against Elaine. Ian isn't sure, but Bea is adamant it's a great idea. As the Walford debate begins, Ian is thrown when Oscar swaps his speech. As he gets flustered, Elaine steps in and calms his nerves. Later at Jimmy's birthday party, a mortified Ian fumes at Oscar and tells Bea to post the smear campaign video after all. As Bea's video gets attention online, Ian feels guilty and tells Bea to take it down. But it is too late because Elaine has already seen it. The day of the election arrives, and as Bea tries to get last-minute votes for Ian, Elaine tries to be cordial. Who will be victorious? Spoiler 4. Max and Cindy get serious. Tensions grow between Linda and Max when he discovers she has been keeping a secret about her love life. Later, Max and Cindy have a joint birthday party at Harry's barn and can't keep their hands off one another. Jealous of Linda, Max asks Cindy to move in with him. She is oblivious to the Linda drama and gladly accepts. Spoiler 5. Harry makes a huge mistake. Harry lends Gina money from Harry's barn to help with the Night Fusion accounts, but Nicola is stunned to discover that the bar is now in the red. Harry begs her not to sell, but will she listen? Spoiler 6. Grant tries to help Linda. Linda discovers Johnny has money problems, so after talking to Grant, she tells Denise she is selling her share of Fox and Hair. But when Linda offers Johnny the money from the hair salon, he orders her to stay out of his business. Has Grant just made things worse? And if you enjoyed these EastEnders spoilers, subscribe so you can come back for more news from the square. Here are 8 huge Emmerdale spoilers for next week as Paddy, Bear and Dylan have their day in court. Don't miss it. Spoiler 1. The day of the trial arrives. Paddy, Bear and Dylan must prepare to face their day in court. Paddy and Dylan share an emotional moment before the trial commences. Spoiler 2. Has April made things worse? April is nervous about her testimony, worried she will say the wrong thing. Marlon encourages her to be brave and recount all the abuse Ray subjected her to. April struggles under cross-examination and is later distraught that she has messed up. But will it go against Paddy and Dylan? Spoiler 3. Bear spirals as Simo testifies. Simo takes to the stand, but his words make Bear start to lose control. With Bear in a state, Zara reveals they have no choice but to let him testify on his own behalf. Spoiler 4. Bear takes to the stand. Bear's counsellor gives a powerful testimony explaining how Bear was groomed by Ray and feared for his life. With his family watching and encouraging, Bear nervously takes to the witness stand for his own testimony. Will Bear make or break the case? Spoiler 5. Jacob falls into Todd's trap. Dr. Todd is still making Jacob's life hell, and she suggests to Sarah Jacob isn't enjoying being a dad. Sarah confronts Jacob, and he explodes. He finds Todd and tells her to back off, then follows her into the ladies' loo. It plays right into Todd's hands when Vanessa finds him in there and is shocked by his behavior. Spoiler 6. Jacob confesses all. Jacob finally comes clean to Sarah, and she promises to be there for him. She encourages him to fight, so he goes back to see Carol in HR. However, he's totally blindsided when she revealed Todd has submitted a complaint against him. She has provided a file of evidence, and Jacob despairs, feeling he has no chance. Sarah later lays into Vanessa for believing Todd over Jacob. Vanessa then has a realization, but is she going to come out on Todd's side or Jacob's? Spoiler 7. Moira's stress mounts. Moira is struggling to keep Robert's betrayal from Kane ahead of the operation. Kane then opens up about his fears the surgery will change their relationship, but Moira assures him they will face it together as a team. Can she keep up the lies, though? Spoiler 8. Mandy loses everything. Paddy is frustrated as he has no idea the future of his job. He's pleased they have the salon to depend on. However, Mandy is forced to admit the salon has been suffering for ages, and she's unsure whether the business can survive. She's soon heartbroken as she has to close the salon. Can she find a way back? And if you enjoyed these Emmerdale spoilers, subscribe so you can come back for more.